what is Python? Basically, Python is a computer language. Okay, so how we speak to each other, right? The way how we speak to each other through English language. In the same way, the computer understands this Python. So Python is a language where we make the computer to understand with the help of this Python language. Okay, it's like using English to talk to friends, but for computers. We give computer instructions. We give instructions to them, and it follows them to perform various tasks. Example, print hello world is there, right? So here, print is a function. I will tell you about the functions later on, but you just understand print is a function, and it is saying to print hello world. Okay, so this simple code tells the computer, it goes tell the computer that to display the word hello world on the screen. Okay, so why Python is so special? Because it is easy to read and write. The code, Python code, will be very clear and straightforward. Unlike other languages like C, C++, and other languages, the statements or the learning, I mean, the terminology will be bit complicated when compared to Python language. And high level language. Okay, high level language, you can simply understand that there will be a lot of complex details, but you don't need to think about all those things. You just need to focus on your programming, and that's it. Versatile. Python can be used to make games, build websites, and more. So versatile, we are saying it is versatile because we can use it for games, building websites, even it is used for data science, and it is used for space research, and there are many other examples like that. So works everywhere. So Python runs on different devices, including computers and mobile phones. Okay, so it works on computers and even on our mobile devices as well. So how exactly this Python works? So here, if you can see, I've written a short code. Okay, import turtle. So you don't need to think about like what exactly we are trying to import over here. Turtle, what is turtle and all. Just see how the code works. Okay, I will show you that code over here and how the output works. Okay. So here what we are doing is importing, and Tom equals to turtle dot turtle we have written, right? Just ignore that. So now we have forward, Tom dot forward, how much? 100, left 90, forward 100, like this it is there, right? So when we click on run, so let's see how it works. See, first it went forward 100, then it went left, then it went forward, and then it came to the left. Okay, this is how it has worked. Okay, now let me just a second. So that is how it works, and later on you do not need to worry about these libraries and how exactly the function works. I will explain you in detail about those topics. Okay, just wanted to show how it works exactly. So understanding high level. So as mentioned, as you all know that Python is a high level language. So what exactly this high level means? It hides complex computer details like memory management. So whatever the core details, we just write our code, and the Python programming works on execution part. We don't need to think about how the computer exactly works and how it is functioning and all. For example, we can take an example. It's like using a TV remote. Okay, you press a button. Okay, and the TV changes the channel without needing to understand the TV inner workings. So whenever we press the button, it automatically changes, but we don't need to think about how the channel is getting changed internally. We just need to focus on how we are going to execute whatever we are trying to execute. We need to focus on that particular thing. So on the Python code example over here, so suppose here we have number 1 equals to 5, number 2 equals to 3. Okay, so we are giving a variable sum, okay, equals to number 1 plus number 2. So what exactly we are doing? We are adding number 1 and number 2, which is nothing but 5 plus 3, and we are doing that print sum. Okay, let me show this in the coding terminal. Okay, so here number 1 equals to 1, number 2 equals to 2. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm adding sum of both number 1 plus number 2. Okay, and after adding it, I'm calling the print function and doing and showing the output of this sum. So again, I'm repeating it again, that you do not need to focus on what exactly this variable, what exactly the function, and what are exactly the keywords and all. Okay, I will be explaining in everything step by step in detail. Okay, so just focus on how exactly it is executing. Okay, so 3, correct? So let's calculate manually. And number 1 is 1, number 2 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we are getting the same output, right? So that's it. That's how simple it works. And if you can see, it is readable. The code is also very not other like unlike other languages. It is very simple to read, and easy to understand. Even if someone says, it will be very easy to understand even for them also, who are not from the coding background, they also understand it very easily. So now the next example is why people love Python. Because when you see what is the easiest language to learn first, or even in YouTube channels and even online websites also, if you see, they suggest you to learn Python first. Because why they say is that beginner friendly, because easy to learn, it is very easy to learn, and uses with its simple syntax, and use it with its simple syntax. The syntax will be very simple, it will not be much complicated. And at the same time, it does not mean that the syntax is very simple, that does not mean that Python is not, not a simple, not powerful. It is really very powerful. It is capable of building, complex applications, gaming applications, and websites, and AI systems. Even in machine learning, nowadays you people might have heard about machine learning, right? Artificial intelligence and generative AI. So everywhere Python, other language is also be used, which is our language, and moreover, even Python is included in that, which plays a crucial role as a programming language. Okay, utilized and widely used. Where exactly it is used by major companies, tech companies like Google, NASA, and Netflix. Okay, even many other companies are there who are using it even now as well. What makes it popular? Because it is versatile. It can perform the task of, it can be used for web development, data analysis, AI, artificial intelligence, and game development, and more. Okay, so large community. Basically, Python is a language which has been used worldwide. Okay, so whenever you are building any application, or any application or any website, you tend to face an error or any issue, technical issue. Then there are millions of people who have already gone through those steps, and they are very active, and they will be helping us, or they will be writing why exactly we get that error, and so that we can check online and we can resolve that particular issue. So that is a benefit of large community, having that large community. Powerful libraries. So libraries are pre-written code that simplifies complex tasks. Suppose I have to calculate sum of two numbers. Okay, so here I need to write all this code, right? So suppose a library which is nothing but they write all this code in one particular library, and then when we import that particular library, we can perform that particular task. So that is how simple it will be, and I will be explaining you about a separate video will be uploaded on that, and it will be very easy for you to understand. Cross platform, which is nothing but we have two mobile devices like iOS and as well as Android, right? So Android works in the same way system. We do have different operating systems. So like Windows, okay, like Windows we have, Mac we have, and Linux is also there. It's a open source operating system, right? So cross platform, irrespective of the platform, Python works, and the code will not be made any changes. It will be the same code will the same it language can be used over there also as well, in that particular terminal, in that particular operating system. So that is why we are calling it as cross platform. Where is Python used? Python used for building websites. It is used for data science. And for example, for data science is like used by Netflix for recommendations and YouTube for analyzing viewing patterns. Okay. So whenever you watch Netflix, right? So they recommend these, you can watch these are the similar videos which you can use or something like that. So how they do that? Based on Python only, based on this, they use based on the ratings. They ask you to rate, right? Like, have you liked this movie or not? Okay, if you like it, then what they do, they understand your patterns, and accordingly they analyze it, and then they recommend it. The same thing happens on YouTube as well. Okay, AI and machine learning. So used in applications like speech recognition and virtual assistants. In machine learning, Python plays a crucial role, if I can say that. Science and research, NASA uses Python for analyzing data from space missions. Okay, summary. So if I summarize, what exactly the earlier that which I've told you. So if I summarize them, it is easy to learn and versatile and supported by a large community and powerful. Okay, it used in various fields as mentioned earlier, like development, AI, data science, and more. Start exploring Python today and discover the exciting world of programming, because it is the most programming language. And I will be uploading all the videos, whatever that I'm teaching you, I will be uploading all those videos to you. Okay, and I hope you like this video. And if you're having any concerns, or if you didn't understand any particular explanation in the in this video, please paste it in please paste your concern in the comment, and I will go through that and I will explain you about that particular one. And there are other topics that which I have not covered over here, because this is just an introduction of Python, right? So going further, I will be explaining you all the topics step by step, so you can just go through this playlist, and I will be uploading every once the video content is ready. Okay, and have a good day. Thank you.